What's up guys, Aaron here, back with another video. In today's video we're going to be unboxing and taking a look at the best Galaxy S8 and Galaxy S8 Plus cases from Urban Armor Gear. Welcome back, and I'd first like to send a big shout out to the professional staff over at Urban Armor Gear for sending out these cases for review. I'm going to go ahead and drop a link down in the description to their website. Head over to their website and check out all the great products that they have to offer. Now in terms of the unboxing, we get both text and images, getting us more familiar with our cases. We'll first start off with the Galaxy S8 cases, and then we'll move on to the Galaxy S8 Plus cases. So in terms of the Galaxy S8 cases, we have the Plasma series in front of us, which has 3 layers of protection, and it's also drop test approved. Sliding open the packaging for the very first time, we're presented with a case which appears to be extremely well built. The case features a composite feather-like construction with a hard outer shell and a soft impact resistant core. The case features increased shock protection and feels excellent in the hand. Taking a closer look at the bottom of the case, we have a cutout for our 3.5mm headphone jack, our USB Type-C charging port, our microphone, as well as our speaker. On the left side, our volume up and down buttons and dedicated Bigsby button are covered, and along the top we have a cutout for our microphone. On the back we have a very unique design, added 4-cornered protection, Torx screws, and a little bit of Urban Armor Gear branding. We also get a generous cutout for our flash, sensors, our camera, as well as our fingerprint scanner. And on the front is a soft raised rubber screen lip that'll allow you to place the device face down without scratching the screen. Next up is the Metropolis series case, which also offers 360-degree protection and is also drop test approved and meets military standards. This case is Urban Armor Gear's most protective case with card storage. This also features water resistance and a non-slip grip when wet, muddy, or in damp conditions. The case feels great in the hand, and I can definitely see it add a ton of grip to an already slippery device. Taking a closer look at the bottom of the case, we have a cutout for our 3.5mm headphone jack, our USB Type-C charging port, our microphone, along with our speaker. The case features a specific section to store your credit cards or money, and is also wireless charging compatible. And by the way, the first case was also wireless charging compatible. On the back of the case, you can see the added corner protection. We also get a little bit of Urban Armor Gear branding, and a unique design with a circular textured pattern. Also included is a very nice clasp that keeps the case closed when not in use, along with a cutout for our sensors, our flash, our camera, along with our fingerprint scanner. On the left, our volume up and down buttons and dedicated Bigsby button are covered, and on the right, our power sleep wake button is also covered. On the front, we have a very nice design, a little bit of Urban Armor Gear branding, and a cutout for our speaker. Next is the Pathfinder series case for the Galaxy S8. This is a 2-layered case and also meets military drop test standards. Opening up the packaging and sliding out the case for the very first time, I have to say that it feels excellent in the hand and extremely well built. This case features a composite feather-like construction. It has a hard outer shell and a soft impact resistant core. And one thing to keep in mind is that this case is also compatible with Samsung Pay as well as wireless charging capabilities. Taking a closer look at the bottom of the case, we have a cutout for our 3.5mm headphone jack, our USB Type-C charging port, our microphone, along with our speaker. On the left, our volume up and down buttons and dedicated Bigsby button are covered, and along top is a cutout for our microphone, and on the right side, our power sleep wake button is completely covered. Next is the Pathfinder series case for the Galaxy S8 Plus. This is a 2-layered case and also meets military drop test standards. The case feels solid in the hand and also has extra large charging ports that allow for most headphones, earbuds, and charging cables. Taking a closer look at the bottom of the case, we have a cutout for our 3.5mm headphone jack, our USB Type-C charging port, our microphone, along with our speaker. On the left, our volume up and down buttons and dedicated Bigsby button is covered, and on the right side, our power sleep wake button is also covered. The case fits very nicely over the front of the screen with a soft raised rubber lip, allowing you to place the device face down without scratching it. Along top is a cutout for our microphone, and on the back is a very unique pattern that features 5 Torx screws and a little bit of Urban Armor Gear branding. And lastly, we have the Metropolis case for the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. This offers 360-degree protection and is also military drop test approved. Opening up the packaging for the very first time, we're presented with the case, which has a very nice feel to it, and I definitely like the red and black color scheme. The case features card storage as well as a water-resistant non-slip grip in wet, muddy, and damp conditions. The case is soft yet still hard enough to allow for maximum protection. It features a feather-like composite outer shell and has a soft impact-resistant core. Taking a closer look at the bottom of the case, we have a cutout for our 3.5mm headphone jack, our USB Type-C charging port, our microphone, and speaker. On the left side, our volume up and down buttons and dedicated Bigsby button is covered, and on the right side, our power sleep wake button is also covered. On the top is a cutout for our microphone, and the interior portion of the case still allows for wireless charging. On the back, you can get a closer look at that four-cornered protection. We also get a little bit of Urban Armor Gear branding, as well as a magnetic clasp, and a cutout for our sensors, our flash, our camera, as well as our fingerprint scanner. I like the color combination, and the case has a hexagon style pattern for added grip. I really like the color pattern as well as the grip that's added from all 5 of these cases. They definitely have a very nice design and they're extremely well built. I will be doing a full review of all 5 of these cases once I do have the Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus in the studio, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that coverage. If you're interested in further information, pricing, and availability, all relevant links will be located down in the video description. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you guys for watching. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Aaron, and I'll see you guys on the next one.